Hey guys, this is Alex. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we're going to see something different. I mean, about the Tagalog language, and English and Tagalish, and how the hell they are mixed together, and how the Filipinos are speaking maybe only Tagalog. We already had a video where it was the challenge for the Filipinos to speak only English. Now we're going to see this. Don't forget, we have another channel. It's dedicated to the world, to the cuisine, but also to the Philippines. There is the link down below in the description if you want to go and check that out. It's going to be amazing, and some hidden places from the Philippines. Go and check that out. I'm going to leave it here at the end of the video as well. Let's go and check this out.
Hey everybody, it's Marie from Asian Boss. We noticed from our previous Filipino video that a lot of you were very fascinated by the way Filipinos mix one of the Filipino languages, Tagalog, with other languages. So in today's video, we're going to ask Filipinos to explain why they speak the way they do and see if they can handle some fun challenges too. For more, let's go to our Asian Boss reporter Jeric in Manila.
So sa tingin mo, gaano kadami anong porsyento ng mga Pilipino yung fluent talaga sa pag-Ingles?
More than 2/3, I think, fluent.
60% ng mga Filipinos.
Oh, I
Siguro
guess it's
mga-
more.
More than 50% kasi halos lahat naman nakapag-aaral.
No, I guess it's more.
Natutunan naman nila
Maybe
sa
80%.
environment natin.
Di ba sa Philippines, ang official language natin na English and Filipino. So sa'yo, personally, ano yung language na madalas mong gamitin sa pang-araw-araw?
Pag nandito ako, syempre mostly Tagalog. I think preferred language ko talaga English. Pero yun, when talking with my local friends, Tagalog.
Taglish. Filipino and English po.
Bakit po Taglish?
Kasi yung Filipino nakalakihan ko and yung English parang yun yung madalas na ginagamit dito sa Manila.
Itetest ko yung pag-Filipino mo. So ayun natin yung Tagalog kasi baka, di ba, dapat Filipino dapat. May tatanong ko sa yung question, tapos pakisagot siya ng hanggat kaya mo ng full Filipino.
Let's
Kaya
see.
mo ba mag-full Filipino ngayon?
Yes. Oh!
So, may question kami i-ask sa'yo ngayon. Ito yung question. Sa tingin mo ba, illegal pa yung divorce dito sa Philippines? Di ba, until now? Sa tingin mo ba malaking chance niya na maipasa bilang batas? Pakisagot sa Pilipino.
Para sa akin, hindi siya maipapasa. Kasi karamihan ng mga tao ngayon, lalo na sa ating kamara, is talagang ano sila,
Struggling.
talagang
Pilipinas ay parang Kristiyanong bansa, di ba? So parang mas pinapahalagahan natin yung, hindi ko nagsabi, so.
Depende kung ano yung... Depende sa kanya.
Hindi, okay lang yun. Okay lang.
Or, yun. From bill to law. Hindi ko oh my God.
Okay, let me stop for 1 second, guys. I know it's difficult. I mean, you try it at home. Try to speak only in Tagalog right now without using any English. If you're used to speak in Taglish, it's so difficult. I said in the previous video where we had the challenge, like I was saying, that Filipino will speak only English without using Tagalog. And it's so difficult. And I said, I speak Romanian, I speak Italian, I speak Spanish, I speak English. I cannot mix them. My brain, it can function like that because I'm not used to it. So if I speak in English, I'm going to speak only in English. If I have to switch to Italian, I can switch, but it's going to be only Italian or Romanian or Spanish. So, I mean, for me, you guys have a skill being able to mix them, and another skill being able to separate them. And it's not easy. So you see how much they are struggling. But man, this is awesome.
Di ako sigurado dahil sa tingin ko masyado pang... Ay, hindi.
Sa unang-una, kasi ang simbahan, sinasabi na either
No.
either na pinupush through pa rin ng simbahan yung annulment. Kasi pag annulment, wala kang record na kinasal ka. Pag divorce, may record ka na kinasal ka. So, yun yung sabi. Kasi sabi ng professor ko, ang Holy Spirit, ang Tagalog ng Holy Spirit.
Pakiramdam ko ang diborsyo na
iniimplementa ng ating gobyerno ay hindi... hirap, hindi okay.
So,
hindi okay.
Para sa'yo, gano'ng kahirap tong pag-Pilipino mo ngayon?
ang hirap. Kasi alam mo yun, parang isipin mong words na dapat yun yung sasabihin mo. Kailangan mo pa i-translate sa utak mo. Ganun.
So bilang Pilipino, nahihirapan ka din mag-Pilipino?
Oo. yung pure, yung buong pagsalita ng Pilipino.
Maraming tao, di rin nagdidiretsyong Tagalog lang unless like, Filipino major or something like that.
Sa tingin mo, ano yung tamang pagtataglish? May ganun ba? Like, ay, dito mag-English ako, ay, dito mag-Filipino ako.
Wala namang standard way ng pagsasabi ng ito English dapat, ito Tagalog dapat. Feeling ko na siguro nasa difficulty ng vocabulary mo. Kunyari, ako, nagsalita ako ngayon Tagalog, di ba? Pero later, nagsalita na ako like this kasi ganyan mas comfortable.
I think wala naman siyang sinusunod na rules or combination na para masabing Taglish talaga yung sinasabi mo. Basta you switch from English to Tagalog and then naintindihan nung kinakausap mo, I think that is good enough.
Sa tingin mo, bakit parang nagiging mainstream or parang nagtitrend yung paggamit ng English dito sa Philippines?
I think nagiging trend siya kasi first of all, maganda yung education natin. And also because we are colonized by Americans, so I think like magandang factor yun.
At siguro influence din ng social media and siguro dahil nasa millennial age tayo, masyado nating ine-embrace yung ibang culture like Western culture.
Siyempre sa mga napapanood din natin, sa television, sa mga newspapers.
Pag sa school, di ba, usually sinasabi nila, dapat English speaking. Kapag elementary, di ba, mayroon silang rule na dapat English lang, ganyan. Pero kapag nasa bahay, Filipino magsalita ang mga magulang. So parang naguguluhan yung cognitive development natin.
Kapag nag-English ka, parang mas mataas yung level mo kaysa sa doon sa hindi nag-English. Kasi if you would talk straight na Tagalog, parang hindi ganon ka up-to-date or modern.
Marami tayong mga provinces and maraming ethnic groups. Siguro, I think mga more than 100 language and dialects ang meron dito sa Philippines.
Na to, bakit kaya hindi na lang mag-English na dire-diretso yung mga Pilipino kasi mag-Filipino?
Siguro mawawala yung sense of nationalism natin, yung identity natin.
Well, it's sad because we're losing our Filipino language, but at the same time, it's not at all bad. Kasi advantage yun sa atin kasi we can go around to different countries and then we can communicate with them.
Yun yung pagkakaiba natin sa ibang lugar. Para sa akin, kung hindi tayo mamumulat sa ganong issue, dadating yung panahon na mawawala yung pagsasalita natin ng Filipino. Para sa akin, talagang kailangan natin pagyamanin din sa ating henerasyon ngayon, yung pagsalita ng Filipino.
We hope you enjoyed watching this video and gained some.
Thank you, Asian Boss. You can find the original link down below. So, guys, the only thing, I don't think in any country in the world exists two languages mixed like that, and of course, more than 100 different accents and way of speaking. I know in Manila, it's speak in a way, in Cebu, it's another, and so on, so on. So for me, that is fascinating. And I know a lot of you are speaking like 4, 5, 6 accents in the Philippines, and that's amazing. You have an amazing brain for being able to do that. But at the same time, so speaking in English, it's good for especially young people, students. They can go abroad, they can communicate or job opportunities. But at the same time, I guess it's important that Tagalog will remain in the young people. It doesn't matter the age, if it's a teenager or whatever, because we have to preserve the beauty of the Tagalog as well, as a language, as a country. And I know this Taglish, it's like a third language in the Philippines. It's like the first one, it's Tagalog and English and Taglish. But at the same time, for the parents, for the people, and especially in school as well, English and Tagalog as well. This should be preserved. This is the way I think. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about this? I'm really curious to read you guys. How many different languages, accents, can you speak? And try it. try to have a conversation right now only in Tagalog. And let me know if you're struggling like these guys over there or it's much easier for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the new channel that we open, like I was saying. There is down below the link to Alex and Beyond Borders. You can find a lot of amazing videos over there. And as well, vlogs with me, where I live, what I'm doing. So you can see it over there. Thank you for watching. Like I always say, stay safe.